Good morning. Thank you for giving this opportunity to be a speaker on this lovely topic, emotional well being in early years. I hope my voice is audible for all of you. So you can show a thumbs up as a response. And that's the quick introduction about myself. This is Ranjani Hari, an NCFE, CASH, IQA, assessor, and trainer for early years in the Middle East region. So I've joined you from Dubai today. That's my number. And I want each one of you to copy my number. And that's my LinkedIn profile. I would love to have you on my LinkedIn professional space. As well as I'm also available on Ranjani_educator on Instagram. And you can comment there to connect with me to get more strategies on earlier. So that's a quick introduction. I have 26 years, more than 26 years of experience in early years. I started off very early, and that's my bit of a brief profile. So today, our topic is emotional well being in the early years. So, I'm an expert for the 0 to 5. So, today we're going to speak on strategies how emotional well being is built, protected, help to progress in early years. So, that's the topic actually. As you see, the EYE we call early years educator or early years practitioner is sitting with a group of children here. And there are so many visual prompts which are around the children. In that, the most important pair of eyes goes to is be kind, be you, belong. That's something most important. Be kind, be you. If I say be kind and be you, which means you need to be kind and belong. So, a teacher creates an enabling environment. This is called an enabling environment in an early years class. An early years class will typically look like this, which lovely visual prompts and age appropriate materials, understanding the emotions of each and every child. Not even one is missed out. So, we're going to talk about what is neglect in the couple of slides later. But now, what is most important is teacher creates an enabling environment to tell the children, not verbally but by professional behavior, positive reinforcement, that belong to my class. So that's how we're going to start the class today. So what is well-being? Basically, in case if I ask you, see, Ms. Ranjani is an educator with an interactive class. I know it's a live session. I'll be super happy if I can see any kind of response on the chat box coming up. In case if you're unable to unmute and speak immediately as I ask you questions. Okay, so what is well-being? In case, if we have to define, my first question to you will be, how are you? What will be your answer? If I ask you, how are you? What's your answer? I'm on the chat box. I'm waiting. What is your answer if I ask you, how are you? Great. Pravina says she's great. Yeah. So, well-being is all about, I'm fine. I'm good. I'm great. I'm well. Going on. Things like that. So, it's all about whether you're feeling good, you're functioning well. Are you okay with your emotions? You're happy, right? I'm sure you're happy. Yeah. So things like that. I'm good. Very good, Faisa. Yeah. I'm good. So well-being is all about to understand, hey, how are you? Yes, I'm good. I'm good. I'm doing good. Or I think I need some help. Either of this. So that's why we ask people, hi, how are you? That's the first thing that we ask. We never ask, hi, I need my money. Even if you are a creditor to somebody, you need some money, they have not been given you for a long time, you never say, hi, I need my money. No, you say, hi, how are you doing? I'm in this crisis, can I get my money back? So the first thing, hello, how are you? So that's well-being, right? Human to human. What is well-being? To understand whether the other person is functioning well. Yeah. All right. My existence, do I have a sense of purpose? We are adult, we know our purpose. Today, for the next 40 minutes, my purpose is to instill, grave it on each and every word of well-being in each of your minds, to start working with young children. So that's my forte today. When it comes to young children, sometimes they don't know the sense of their purpose in terms of words, clear words. They know what they are doing. Adults need to kneel down to understand what's the purpose of each and every child. In that, well-being is something very important. All right. So well-being is all about, are you functioning well? Are you doing good? So that's well-being. The next thing that comes to my mind is, well-being is all about expression. In early years, in EYFS, early years foundation stage, it's a framework that we keep working for the last many, many years, decades together, I would say. In that, there are 7 areas of development for a child, like people say physical, PSET, that is personal, social, emotional, communication and language. People say, right, cognitive, literacy, numeracy, understanding of the world, which we call environmental science, or understand the world in Indian context. Yeah, we say that. In that, there is one component called expressive arts and design component that goes very well with PSED, which is personal, social, emotional development. These two go well. How? Emotional well-being is all about expression. I can express, I can dance and tell you I'm happy. I can smile and tell you I'm happy. I can talk and tell you I can sing and tell you I'm happy. I can run around, jump and tell you I'm happy. Are you ready to understand my emotions as a teacher here? That's what a child is expecting. Yeah. So emotional well-being is all about expression of feelings. That's most important. Yeah. In a sunny morning, children just come, extend their arms and breathe freely. That is emotional well-being. That is relationship. After you understand the integral part of what is emotional well-being, the next thing is you get into rearing that relationship that gives you happiness. Now what happens? You need to feel positive about things. So, you know what you're doing? You're looking for a relationship that will give you positivity, that will make you comfortable, that will make you happy, that will give you a good mental state of mind. You're choosing people now. That's why when children come into the setting means I refer to the nursery setting or the KG class or the school. Yes, when they come in, they look for whom to go and sit with. They choose people. The vibe is there. The teacher's vibe directly get into children emotional well-being. If the teacher is upset at home or with the coordinator or with the manager or whatever, that directly passes to the children. So we, as an educator, as a specialist, as a trainer, I always tell the teachers that park your emotions outside your class if it is home. And when you get home, park your emotions outside your home after you get home if it is school. You need to do justice as an educator. You cannot mix both emotions. It doesn't work well with children. Yes, you being upset with somebody at home will not help children in the class. It directly passes to the children. So you need to make children comfortable, happy, give a good mental state. Yes, that is emotional well-being. Now you can ask me, hey, Miss Ranjani, I did understand what is emotional well-being, but can you tell me some activities that I can do? Yes. See, today our audience is 0 to 5 teachers in the mind, but all the strategies that I have filled on my table, which I'm going to show you in a couple of minutes, are for all the children, including adults of our age. Yes, it is only the object, but the strategy is the same. A 12th standard child will cool, settle with all the strategies that I can show you, right? Because please consider 12th standard child is still a child. Why do you look upon them like super adults? They are children. Yes. An 18-year-old in the college is just 18. Yeah. Why do you look upon them as if they are too matured and stuff? They have some innocence within them. Tap on that, at least for emotions. All right. So, early years activities, any activity that we do is all about feelings. So, I'll give you one example for each. When it comes to feelings, when we enter our nursery setting, we have a beautiful mirror. In front of that, we have some emojis, emotion cards. Okay, I'm going to show you a few emotions. So quick, something like this. I hope you can see it. It's called an emotion tracker. I feel. Yes, how do you feel today? You feel happy, upset, angry, sad. What happened? So, this emotion tracker, it's called an emotion wheel. It tracks the children. So, this is kept at the uh, entrance of the nursery where the children come with the parent, and the parent takes a minute there to leave the children go about the wheel and say, mama, I'm this, I'm that, and then the teacher takes the child. So it's like a warm-up session for us. It's a mandatory one in every nursery. Yeah, we try to set it up there. We want to check the children emotions right in the morning. And when the mother leaves the child, and when the caretaker or the early years practitioner, we call her as a teacher, when they sit, oh, you said you are super happy. What makes you super happy today? Ah, it's a weekend. My mom took me to this place and she got me some toy. That is making me happy. Oh, bravo. High five to you. Yeah. So children need to know to validate their emotions right at 3-year old, 4-year old, 5-year old. Even 2-year old knows how to express emotions. It is the teacher who needs to learn how to observe those emotions. Now comes communication. Yes. Imagine, I can even do the session today like this. Early years activities. You have feelings, you have communication, you have friendship, you have solving problems, etc. Do you think you will stay in the class for the next 25 minutes? No. Communication is all about voice modulation. Yes. Even though it's a live session, it's a virtual one. You need to feel that Ranjani is sitting next to you. That's the point. So that's how the teacher will communicate. She will communicate in such a way that she gives that sense of belongingness to each child. If it is Pravina or Faiza or whoever it is, she gives that feeling. Next comes friendship. That's why we have circle time. I will rotate my camera to show my little bit setup over here at the end of the class. Okay. We have circle time. We make the children sit around the circle and get some friendship. For example, we have some kind of a toy, and then we give the toy to the other person and say, this is Ranjni. Ranjni is super happy, and then give it to Pravina. Then, Pravina, imagine that this is in your hand. Can you unmute and say, introduce yourself? Say you're Pravina. And are you happy, Pravina? Can you say that? Can you unmute? Is it possible for you? Are you there? Or Faisa, you want to say that? All right. So,
Yeah,
whoever is. Yes, Faisa?
yeah, I'm Faiza. Yeah, I'm so happy today.
Oh, high five. Faiza is happy today. So, like this,
Thank
we go
you.
about giving this to each child, and the child will introduce and say, I'm happy today. Yeah. If the child is not happy, the child will say, what is troubling the child? This gives an opportunity for the teacher to fix the emotions, to fix the issue right at the beginning in the morning, not carry it the whole day until 4 o'clock, bewildered and confused why the child is behaving like this. So these emotional trackers are helpful. These are part of early years activities. All right. So for any kind of a feeling, for example, children cannot be happy all the time. If they are not happy, they are upset. You need to teach them to move forward. That's important. Transition is important. We need to work on transition. Now, how to recognize emotions? You see, now you understood that what is emotional well-being. Hi, how are you? Yes, I'm good. Oh, I'm not doing that great. All right, let's move forward. Yeah. So there is going to be a change. It's called transition in early years. What will you do? How will you recognize emotions? In early years, what we do is we believe that there's a lot between happy and sad. That is in between happy and sad. We believe this. There is a lot in between happy and sad. What are those emotions? How do I understand? Yes, we put them into transparent jars like this and say, I am sad because I'm super angry today. Oh, all right, let's keep it here. I am sad because I'm scared. Sad is just one expression. What makes you sad? A lot of expressions. That's why I said there's a lot between happy and sad, which each teacher need to understand. Then, this is sad, all right. After my teacher's help, I feel calm. That's amazing. Then, now I feel better and I'm happy. All right. I feel loved. That's amazing. So these are transition. So we put them into transparent jars like this. We take a story like something like a color monster. We just don't stop with this. What we do is we have color monster plush toys with us, something like this. For each color, they have to, let me show you. For each color, they have to match like this. If you feel loved, it's pink, the pink has to go over there. So color sorting also happens in the class in the morning through a story with the toys like this. So what happens is they say that, yes, I'm happy. What makes you happy? You know what they do after that? They take notes like this. In an early years class, we have all those papers that you throw. You go to the admin in a school or in a nursery setting, they have one-sided sheets with them. The admin will have lots of one-sided sheets. They will give those sheets. We'll cut them like this. It's like a mango because the whole week we were talking about mangoes. Otherwise, the cut sheets looks simple like this. A4 sheets cut into 4 pieces and we put a wooden peg. We don't use plastic. So we put wooden peg. We keep it there. This is called mark making. That is, children will take different tools. They can take paint, they can take crayons, they can take sketch, felt pens, whatever they want, and they will mark make. This is called word jar. After that, they'll put this chit into this word jar. But the story started off with a color monster. A monster had so much of feelings and he was overly colorful. He couldn't understand what emotions was going on through him. So what did he do? We put jars for him and he sorted each of his emotions inside each jar. Finally, he got his color. Finally, he said, I'm super happy today. Or I feel loved. No, I was upset. No, I was very angry. So children scribe on this. This is called mark making tool. And this is used as a literacy punch for us in the earlier setting. It's a literacy beginning. Early years is all about language rich environment, and we do it through integrated activities, not just storytelling. Even circle time conversation land up with mark making for us. So emotions is all about identifying them. So in early years, we do stories. For middle school, what can you do? For primary, what can you do? Stories will actually help. Table talk and triangular, it's called triangulation in higher classes. Those kind of table discussions will help the 12thers to understand what is going on. A student counselor can come and talk to them. What is going on? A teacher can talk to them to understand what's going on this week with you. How can I help you? How can I help you is something important at each and every stage. Every child needs help. Some children can ask, some children cannot verbalize. Teacher is supposed to be there, an educator is supposed to be there to ask whether she's a teaching assistant, she's a nanny, if she's a mother, if she is a unmarried girl having niece and nephews, doesn't matter. You have children around you in different age groups. There should be somebody to ask them, how can I help you? Yes, that is important. So now you understand that there's a lot between happy and sad. So sometimes, in the class, I see people asking, are you happy? Are you sad? No, there's a lot between those. So we need to understand, give them. So what I would say is don't struggle in silence. Let it out. We are here to help you. This belongingness only the teacher can give, if it is school or nursery or KG setting or whatever is the educational background. And a parent can give at home. That's most important. They need to spend some time. So this is called parent bonding activities. So schools and nurseries, they bring parents on an orientation to tell them what they are doing in school. You all know two hands make a sound. So parents are here, setting is here. They both have to help the child. Child is at the center. So we tell them what kind of activities we do in our setting. If I say setting, it's nursery setting or school, and the parents can copy those. We give them guidance, we give them visual cards, we give them loads of resources to help them so that the child sees something similar from home and school. We don't want anyone to struggle alone. We want to tell them that we are there. The most important thing, adult can understand what is within my control, what is not within my control. So how children can understand? Early years children, 0 to 5, say 3-year-old to 5-year-old or 2-year-old to 5-year-old. We make a circle. We put things inside the circle. We put things outside the circle. The children will jump in and jump out and play a game. Understand emotions. Yeah. Understand emotions. For example, we keep two children pushing each other that card outside. And then ask the children, and then being happy inside. The children will say, being happy is something within me. Pushing children is something outside the circle. So what will you do? You will walk with your peer. Tell her, don't push. It's not within me. It's outside the circle. I can't control somebody pushing me. Because each one of them have to individually work on their behavior, emotions. What is emotion? It's actually behavior at the end of the day. If I'm sweet with you, you like me. You get some nice emotions, happiness. If I'm very rude with you, you won't call me next time. That's it, right? It's all about behavior as well, something that comes from within a child. So a primary child or a middle school or a high school should be able to understand this really well. You need to do counseling on what can I control. My thoughts, yes, I can control through stories, songs, rhymes. Happy and you know it, clap your hands, tak, tak, tak. Yes, we can do that. What is not within my control? Your opinion, what you think about me. Yes, what you think about me is something I cannot control. How will you help children to become resilient? Otherwise, they are always thinking, am I good enough? I've been called for many forums and I feel really bad when an 18-year-old comes to me and say, Miss Ranjani, do you think I'm good enough? Miss Ranjani, do you think I'll be able to do this? I feel so bad. Until 18 years, why did not someone tell the child that you are the best person? You are the best version. Why somebody is not telling them? Why are they asking this question at 18, being doubtful about themselves? Why? We need to nail this at early years. It's very important. They need to know what they can control. They need to know what they cannot control. Other people's ideas, they keep coming. Lots of ideas will come. Yes, we will take as much as we can, but no one can bounce on us with ideas. They should know what is the thin line, not getting pressured. That's why children get pressured during exams. Look at, parents sometimes they start to compare. They don't do it voluntarily, sometimes by mistake. Anxiety mounts everyone. See, you have to definitely get this mark. I'm going through a financial crisis or things like that. Everything comes on the child. Yeah, look at that neighbor's child. She's doing well. Look at your brother. He was always doing this. You're actually, playing a lot. Yeah. One thing I want to tell you at this point in time, parents or teachers, don't tell the child, if you do this worksheet, I will allow you for play. Don't take play as a bribe for behavior management. Play is something, according to UNCRC, United Nations on the Convention on Rights of Children, a child has to play for 3 hours in a day, free play, without the teacher telling them, do this, do that. Free play. What I want, I have to do for 3 hours. Even as an adult, I need my time. After this forum, I will shut the laptop and I need to do what I have to do. It's my time, right? Similarly, child needs to have its own time. Don't infringe on that space. Yeah, don't have play as a bait to tell them, if you finish this homework, I will let you out for 5:30. At 5:30, you can play until 6. No, find something else. Don't do that. All right. So what is within, so what happens is they're always controlled. Whatever I do, I have some adult controlling me. There is no self regulation, thereby low confidence, and I'm not resilient because I've always been controlled or been told what to do. Now this is not functioning on its own. Yeah. So, ways to well being. Now I need to find something. Ways to well being. I need to stop worrying. I need to breathe easy. I need to choose what is suitable for you. This is important for me now. How do I do that? In the earlier setting, we build this through self esteem. Whatever the child does, we'll say, bravo, high five. Yeah, you will all get a high five if you stay with me until the end and ask lovely questions. I have a high five with me. He's up. I'm going to bring that and give you a high five at the end of the class. All right. So, building self esteem and confidence is given to a child through the child's work, not just simply, good morning, and you're looking great. It is important, but that is not enough for a child. When children do good work, then you have to go and give a star. Not just like, I have seen teachers sometimes, when they work with children. Children, if you do this work today, at the end of the day, you will all get a star. So they show it right at the beginning of the activity. No. We tell children, just like daddy goes for work, he earns, he gets you your toys and dress, just like mama cooks for you and she works and then she sends you to school. You should also earn your star by doing good work. Then, as shown in the picture, the child will do the work and the teacher will say, amazing work. Can you talk about your work? The child will talk about its work. When the child expresses about what he or she has done, then that gives them self esteem. Self esteem is not about you're doing great without a reason. No, it's all about yes, the child knows what they have done, and for that, they have got the accolade. That is important because this is going to stay for a long time, which means, hey, if I do this, I can belong. Hey, I need to be participative. I need to be competitive there. So when it comes to competitive, then there is no low esteem. Then it becomes resilient. So, actually, in early years, we work on all of this chapter by chapter very carefully through different activities. How? You can see on the right side. We praise the effort only for that effort. And we check that each and every child is recognized by their own effort, not one effort. If I say draw, if you do not know how to draw, then there is no effort on your side. No, you know how to sing. That's okay. Yeah, I can get the drawing through your singing if I'm a good teacher. That's how I see. This is called differentiated activity, understanding what you are good at and giving my lessons through what you're good at, not expecting the way I want to give. Gone are the days where one apple worksheet was given and all the children were given that thick crayon to color from left to right. Children, take your crayon left to right. In case if I take a purple crayon, why are you taking purple? What's the color of apple? Red, right? Now can you say, no, apple is green as well? And who said that apple is red inside? Because you're coloring inside the worksheet. If you open it, it is speech inside. That's called IBL, inquiry based learning. I keep asking questions and I understand. So, gone are the days now. All right. So, we have progressed a lot. All right. So, you celebrate children's strength. How? Through their work. That is most important. You have to do it through their work. All right. And also, it has to be challenging. It can't be like, easy going. No, it has to be challenging for children. Yeah. I would like to show you this one. This is called a calm down sensory bottle, where we take the bottle, we fill in colored water. All right. We put a lot of glitters and pom poms. We close it and we tightly tape it so that the children cannot open, they cannot drink, they cannot do anything. We ask them to shake the bottle and keep it. As the stuff settle down, the children will close their eyes and say 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Open your eyes gently. I myself feel good when I close my eyes for just a few seconds. Children will feel good. They cannot do yoga before 7 years in early years. Not that professional yoga. After the children can do. Here they do animal yoga. Tree pose, stand like a lion, crawl like a thing, they like all that. But they do this activity. This is calm down exercise for them. As the pom poms and the glitters settle, after that they'll open their eyes. So they're just running around and doing a lot of stuffs. But when they close their eyes, they do calm down. So that's called calm down exercise. Yeah. And also, we do all of this like, oh, you're super confused. No problem. 5 things that you see. Now I see meeting host, Miss Pravina. I see Faiza. I see my PPT. I see my happy card. I see my mobile. 5 things that I see. 4 things that I can touch. Yes, I can do this. So these activities help children to regulate their senses. What is emotion? What are emotions? What is emotional well-being? It has directly do with the 5 senses. So we give such activities for them as well. All right. Then what else can be done, Ms. Ranjani, for emotional well-being? You have gardeners. You have counselors sitting in your own setting. You have to go and work with them, take ideas, work it through your school nurse. Every school needs a nurse, and you need to work with her. You also need to check their mealtime support. Is it too pungent food? It is too sugary. Why are they hyper? Talk to the parent. Mama, please don't give donuts and chips during school time. We have a healthy day. This week, we have green day. Send all the veggies. Today is red day. Send all the berries. So like this, we celebrate mealtime. All right. What else can be done? Recognize feelings. Spend some time with children and recognize feelings. I'm telling you, your lesson will be taken care. Yeah. Without cap on improper behavior, emotions cannot be set. So in early years, children can't read all the labels that are there, but it has to be labeled because eventually they will learn, but they take it as an image. Share. So 2 children picture are there. Share. If these 2 children doesn't share, teacher will show that picture. Take turns. Take turns while you speak. When 2 children are talking together, she will say, take turns. She will show that picture. So visual prompts are important. Morning, she puts on the easel board the way you see it there, and she gives them activities. If they go off the track, she will show it. That is positive reinforcement. Yeah. So so there are so many stories, and I've suggested a lot of them. When my worries get too big, oh, that's a story. The way I feel. The monster and me, and I'm telling you, go and refer to the color monster story. You will love it. The monster looks so cute. Yeah. What's going on inside my head? These are all earlier stories. And similarly, you have several stories for older ones as well. We need to know what is that. Posters like this made by elderly children will help. If it is a 12ther, he can make a poster like this. If it's a 9ther, he can just put something and draw, illustrate. If it is the child is going to belong to the middle school, the child can actually draw, just draw, and ask the 12ther to write what the feelings are. If it is just KG, make a handprint. Whether I'm happy, they can put some marks there. And I can show you some, I have some couple of things with me. All right. So, how to imbibe well being? In early years, we help them through music. Yoga is animal yoga for us. It is not the regular professional yoga because children are not trained for that. So, we do the tree pose, we do the snake slithering pose, and whatever that gives joy for the children is yoga for us. Yeah, music and movement is like Yankee Doodle went to town riding on his pony, stuck a feather on his cap, called it macaroni. Children will go with all the kitchen utensils, make some drums, music. They feel good when they do things on their own. Differentiation, that's what I said. No more apple worksheet for all of them. I can take a Play Doh, make an apple. I can eat an apple and tell you. I can draw an apple and tell you. I can sing an apple rhyme and tell you. We want all of us to make that one single worksheet. Yeah. Only then you will understand as a teacher that I'm different from the other person. Yes. So turn takings will help. Yeah. And retention capacity, recap. After things are over, you sit with an emoji corner and ask the children, how do you feel today? What's the best activity did you like today? Did you like drawing? Did you like painting? Children will come up with different things. Express. The more they get verbal with you, their heart becomes very light. All right. Yes, we're going to finish this on time now. Yeah. So there are a couple of things like developing friendship and communication. Can I play with you? There is a way to ask, can I have a turn when you are finished? So these are put in early years as visual cards to remind children how to speak. Yeah. So we can take an advantage of this. Through that, what happens is children get independence, thereby emotional well-being. Yes. The next one is through positive behavior. So these three are very important. I'm going to back. You develop friendship. With that, you get some independence. Then you have positive behavior. All right. With this, you have several activities like story corner. How do I feel? Blow away my worry. I'm going to show you, stop the screen share and show you some kind of activities here. Just show you and you can get benefit out of it. Finally, what is well-being? Resilient, because you know the world is very, very challenging. If you want to have a sense of belongingness, you need to be strong. And that is drilled right from early years. All right. So thank you for this. I'm going to stop the screen share here and I'm going to show you something now. I'm going to pin myself so that I'll be able to show you. All right. So we have texture toys for our children. The children will touch, feel, and then tell us how do they feel good about it, what are their expressions and emotions. So this is one set that I wanted to show you. It comes with different animals and their sensory skin and tone and stuff. So the children will talk about it. This is also taking care of their understanding of the world. I told you, right, we blow away worries. It's very simple. You put a paper cup, we put colorful strips, stick them here, we blow it like this. I have blown all my worries today. So something simple that children can understand, that is babies and young children can understand. The telephone game will really help, where you keep things and say, hello, how are you? And whether you have to keep it here or keep it here. Hello, how are you? Yes, I'm fine. Things like that. This is helpful because when you listen to the other person, you understand emotions much better. We also have, apart from the tracker that I showed, we also have things like this where how do you feel? Or do you feel angry? Or it is surprising for you? Or, we have some hand made stuffs like this. We also have something like this where a child was hurt, feeling hurt. Oh my God, that's how it looked. So when I was hurt, I was actually like this. Yeah, actually like this. And then when my teacher was supporting me, I became happy. You know how the child will turn around stuffs like this and put a rouge over here saying that, hey, Miss Ranjani, I'm happy. Yeah. So small things that will help the children. We also give children some balloons like this. Inside you have breadcrumbs because they are young children, and the children will feel they need to pinch something, do something so that they don't pinch the other children. That's how regulated behavior and then emotions are much better. So we put this and then give them some Easter eggs or playful objects. They will draw their emotions. So this is another one. Also, we have sensory balls like this where children keep pinching. They cannot squishy, but they can pinch. If they want to squish something, we have like this. These are all to regulate emotions. So for older children, we have something like this, like what are some things you love about your family. Then the children will go mark make on this sheet, keep this card, mark make, and the teacher will explain, and she will bring out their expressions if they are not started to verbalize. So basically these are the ones. And we have different balls in the class circle time. We throw this ball because they're very soft balls, nothing will happen to the children. They'll catch and make these expressions. If I ask them to make this expression, they'll say hey. If I ask them to make it, they say like this. Yeah, so these are different ways. So we don't tell the children don't behave silly. We want them to behave silly. It's okay. Silly is just an expression, it's not an action. We need to know how to see it. So at the end of the day, I would like to say that a little sign to say love you is very important for an educator at any point in time, at any given stage of progression, whether it is early years, middle school, high school, or even college children. It's important to say that I love you. That's most important. So I'm telling you that Miss Ranjani loves you. Yeah. Thank you, Miss Pravina. You have any questions, you can ask.
Thank you so much, Miss Ranjani. Because of the time constraint, it's already
It's
45
okay.
minutes, and
No,
I don't think I'll be able to ask you any questions before I end the session. Anything else you want to mention, ma'am?
I'm okay. And thank you for this opportunity. Thank you so much. See you all again with another lovely topic.
Sure. Thank you so
Thank you,
much.
Miss
I'll end the
Ranjani.
session.
I'm so happy
Hi.
to be in this class.
Thank
Actually,
you,
I'm
Faisal.
your student. I have taken the first class of my cash level 3 at the
Oh,
last Sunday. So I just
oh,
saw that. Yeah, I just saw the
you saw
post
it on the media.
sometime.
Hey, Faisal, that's amazing that you came. Yeah,
Yeah, so I thought I should take the class.
good. See you
Yeah,
next Sunday again.
I just have one question.
Yeah, please.
Right now I'm just teaching a student. She's
Mm.
5 year and last May she's 5 years of old. So she's
5 years.
very yeah, 5 years old. She's very hyperactive and she
Mm.
gets angry a lot
Yeah,
immediately.
yeah,
So what should I do with her to make her
yeah.
calm, peaceful?
Yes. Yeah. As I told you, you can use the calm jar, the one,
Yeah, I just took the
in a countdown.
screenshots of your
Yeah,
PPTs.
amazing. You can try
Yeah,
one. You can give
yeah,
these balls because this is not squishy. Yeah, when they're
yeah.
super angry, you can give this because this is squishy. But
You know,
a week
she
later, give
yeah.
this.
Yeah, she comes to me and she's punching me, holding me tightly. So
Mm.
she expressing
Instead
her
of holding you tightly and you getting hurt, or she holding somebody else tightly, she can hold
yeah,
this.
yeah,
Yes, that's
okay,
the
okay.
best thing. All
Thank
right.
you so much.
Amazing. Thank you,
Have a
Faisal,
good
for
day.
coming. All right.
Thank you,
You too.
Miss Faiza, for asking
Thank
that
you.
question. I'll end the session now. Thank you so
Yeah.
much.
All right.